It's getting to be that time of the year. Super Bowl. The biggest game, biggest ratings, biggest parties, biggest gambling. And we are going to look into some Super Bowl weird on today's episode of 5 Weird Things. Welcome to the channel. I am a big football fan. Chicago Bears are my team. Don't hate. What's your team? Tell me in the comments why they are inferior to the Bears. All right, let's get into it. Here's what we should all know. The Super Bowl is the championship game of the National Football League, known as the NFL. Keep in mind this is American football, not soccer. It is the culmination of the NFL season and is one of the biggest sporting events in the country. Super Bowl typically takes place on the first Sunday in February. That's not chiseled in stone, but it marks the end of the NFL season. Weird thing number 5. Super Bowl tickets. Super Bowl I was much more affordable than modern-day Super Bowls. In the inaugural Super Bowl in 1967, the face value of tickets ranged from $6 to $12. Even adjusted for inflation, this seems incredibly affordable compared to today's prices. Each year seems to skyrocket the costs. 2024, lowest cost tickets were just under $10,000, and the average ticket being just over $12,000, which is 50% higher than last year. That's going to 2 separate ticket sites to look. Also, there's the initial ticket cost versus resale markup. So when the tickets are sold out, you're looking at tickets that are going to double, triple, quadruple, whatever they can get for it, because it's not a cheap show. Weird thing number 4, Super Bowl rings. Each Super Bowl ring is custom designed for the winning team, making it a very unique piece of jewelry. The winning team collaborates with a jeweler to create a design that reflects the team's identity and the significance of that particular victory. Super Bowl rings are known for their lavish use of diamonds. The number of diamonds on a ring can vary, but often reflects the number of Super Bowls the team has won. For example, team winning its 3rd Super Bowl may have 3 diamonds incorporated into the design. Due to the high value and exclusivity of Super Bowl rings, some players choose to keep their original ring in a safe place, and they have a everyday version to wear. Additionally, there's a whole other market for replica Super Bowl rings. That allows fans to purchase much more affordable versions of these coveted pieces of memorabilia. Weird thing number 3, Super Bowl gambling. Super Bowl betting is well known for its extensive list of proposition bets or prop bets. These wagers are on events or outcomes not directly related to the final score. Odd prop bets include things like the length of the national anthem performance, the color of Gatorade dumped on the winning coach, or even the coin toss result. These quirky bets add an extra layer of excitement for bettors. In addition to traditional betting, exotic bets and novelty markets have become increasingly popular for the Super Bowl. Some sportsbooks offer bets on non-sporting events such as the stock market performance the day after the game, or the possibility of a player proposing marriage during the post-game celebration. Some odd Super Bowl bets involve animals predicting the game's outcome. For example, there's instances where animals like pigs, elephants, octopus are given the choice between 2 items representing each team. My personal favorite is the chicken live cam online. The cage is painted in the 2 halves, one for each team, and you can watch the chicken moving from one side of the cage to the other for the entire week leading up to the Super Bowl. The chicken's pretty accurate. Weird thing number 2, Super Bowl halftime. In the early years of the Super Bowl, the halftime shows were relatively modest affairs, featuring marching bands, drill teams. The transformation into the star-studded extravaganza we know today began with Super Bowl 27 in 1993, with Michael Jackson's performance setting a completely new standard. The most infamous moment in Super Bowl halftime show history occurred during Super Bowl 38 in 2004. Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson were performing, and a quote-unquote wardrobe malfunction resulted in Janet Jackson's breast being exposed on live television. The incident led to increased scrutiny and changes in the way halftime shows are produced. I watched it live. She had a pasty on. It was completely planned. This was not a malfunction. Despite the massive exposure and prestige associated with performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, the NFL does not pay the artists. Instead, performers often see a massive boost in sales and streaming numbers following their appearance due to the extensive viewership. And finally, weird thing number 1, halftime commercials. Super Bowl halftime commercials are among the most expensive ad slots on television for the entire year. In 2024, a 30-second spot during the game costs $7 million. The cost is driven by the massive viewership, making it a prime opportunity for advertisers to reach a huge audience. In the lead up to the Super Bowl, some advertisers release teasers or previews on their commercials to generate buzz and anticipation. This strategy has become more common in the age of social media, allowing companies to build excitement and engage with the audience well before the big game. The competition for viewers' attention during the Super Bowl is intense, not only between commercials, but also with the halftime show. Some advertisers strategically design their commercials to stand out during the halftime break, using humor, celebrity appearances, or unexpected twists to capture the audience's attention amid the halftime entertainment. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you liked it. I did, but I'm an NFL fan, so I'm easy to please. Got an opinion? Put it down in the comments. As for those still watching, code word for today is Super Bowl Shuffle. If you know, you know. Put that in the comments to get some serious gambling juju for the big game. Take care. Have a great day.